Welcome to another episode of Life Outside the Box. I'm your host, Extra the Director, and I'm here with a very special guest today, my man Isaiah. Isaiah, what's good, brother?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
Chilling as always.
All right. It's good to have you on the show today. And first of all, let's start off with what I've been, on your Instagram page a lot lately, and what I've seen is a certificate that you have from the Fashion Institute. So I want you to tell the people a little bit about that.
So that was a program with Yellow Brick and Complex called Sneaker Essentials.
Okay.
So with that program, they detail the manufacturing, the design, the creative, and even the history behind like sneakers in general or footwear. So it goes all the way back to when I believe the Roman soldiers, they used to wear like a sandal. Mm-hmm. And they detail and just go back all the way to that time on how like the shoe has evolved since then.
Okay, so it was pretty much of a basic history of where shoes were then and where they are now, type of thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, it was fun. I recommend it for any sneakerhead out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to go take that myself. I like that.
Most def.
All right, cool. So, here on this show, we usually bring guests on to bring out their favorite pair of sneakers, and I want to know what you got for me today.
What I got for you is special, yo. What I
got special in what way? Everybody say something special. I need to know why it's special.
Well, it's my birthday Air Max, the 97.
Okay.
So it's actually an ID also. I know you don't have any IDs on the show.
Right.
I wanted to bring something that was like, from the heart.
Right. So this is actually the first ID we've had on this show, and I'm excited, man. Let's get to the sneaker. Let's see what you got. Okay, Air Max 97s.
I call these the What the Zay colorway. As you can see, it says Zay right there. What's so special about this colorway is it represents pretty much me, So the red is for me because I love the color red. The blue is for my mother because that's her favorite color. Green is the money green because I love money. Who doesn't? And then I would have put yellow on here somewhere because it'll represent no cloudy days over here, or every day is sunny.
Okay.
And then the pink is just for my grandmother's, right there, that rose pink.
All right, and that's pretty dope because this is the first, like I said, this is the first ID we've had on this show. And earlier, before we started filming, you was telling me a little bit of the backstory behind why you actually did these IDs. You want to work for Nike in the future. That's correct, right?
Yeah, I would love to work with them. Definitely collab on a couple of colorways, I would say. Maybe get my own shoe too. Okay. If I can make this an official shoe, I'll put some patent leather right where that red is.
Right.
Make it real official.
Oh, so you're trying to be the next Tinker Hatfield out here?
Oh yeah.
All right, that's good. We need more black designers in the sneaker community, and
definitely.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate you for bringing these. These are a very dope colorway. They're not all over the place. They're very calm setting. The green throws it off a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. The pink adds a couple details to it, a couple little accents to it that you need to just offset certain colorways, and that's pretty dope. So now, would you say this is your favorite sneaker, or is this just a sneaker that means most to you?
For me as the designer / creative, it's definitely my favorite.
Okay.
I would say.
All right.
Yeah, my favorite shoe, the most sacred one, is Fire Red 3.
Fire Red. Now, as far as your sneaker collection, is there a sneaker that you don't have in your collection that you must have? That's like your holy grail sneaker, something that you wish you had in your collection right now. Like you'll do anything to go get that sneaker.
I got two.
All right, let's hear them.
So one is gonna be that that classic, the Bape Roadster, the Pharrell ones. It came out in 3 colorways. It was one that was it was similar to this. I was kind of thinking of those when I made these. It's like a red, blue, and a pink. And then there's another one that's like a green, pink, and a yellow. And then there's another one that's like a purple, pink, and yellow.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
fire.
and
And it has
those
one
ones-
face on the back of it too.
Really? Oh, okay. I'm not too familiar with Bape. I had my man Amp was on this show before, and he bought a Bape with him, and I'm not very familiar with Bape because, like I said on that episode, the Bape took the Air Force One silhouette a little bit too much for me.
Yeah.
So I thought it was just an Air Force One with a star on it. So I never really was attracted to the Bapes. But yeah, so that's a dope thing. And what's the second one?
Second one, I'm gonna have to say the Travis Scott ones, the high
Okay.
top ones, the originals.
The brown ones.
Yeah, the brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think if you had those in your collection would be just elite?
Oh yeah, because I already have the Air Force Ones and the 6s that just dropped this year, the British khaki ones.
Okay. All right, that's pretty dope. Well, like I said, man, I appreciate you for being on this episode, and this I know this means a lot to you, this sneaker here, especially because it's an ID, and you named the elements of why it's this colorway, which is pretty cool, and I appreciate you for being on this show. Yeah, this is great, man. So once again, thank you for coming on the show.
Man, thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely. I'm Extra the Director, and this was another episode of Life Outside the Box. All right, guys, so we reached the part of the show where I take a sneaker out of my personal collection and I unbox it here today. Now, my man Isaiah earlier, he bought on a Nike ID, which is pretty dope, and this is how the universes align because I bought a Nike ID today too, and I didn't even know that's what he was bringing. So I don't really ask the guests what they're bringing. I just let them bring it, and we work it out from there. So today I got a Nike ID with me as well, and I have a pair of Blazers, Nike Blazers from Nike ID that I customized myself, and here they are. So the reason why I actually have these here today and customize them in this colorway, I was born in October, I'm an October baby, so this is pretty much like a Halloween type of color, getting a little fall spirit, earth tones with the classic gum bottom, the orange colorways and the dark green. And you know, it was just a feeling that I wanted to embrace in these shoes. And this is actually my first pair of Blazers. I never wore Blazers before, but I see a lot of Blazers out there that are fire. And I wanted to start to get in the mix. So I feel like the best sneaker for me to get was an ID, something personalized to me, something that I made myself and created myself to be my first pair of Blazers. So here you go, the Halloween edition for me, Nike ID Blazers.